Alright, this tutorial is to show you how to place an order. So once you've logged in and you've got to our home screen here, you'll see these 7 menu items. You can feel free to go through any of them and check them all out. This is where you can add art credits, and you can go to our store and buy any of our material, or inks, or frames, and canvas, tape. Um, but we are going to create an order, so just go right in the middle to New Order. So click on that. And this first page pops up, and all you're doing here is just providing us the information we need. So you're always going to have to give us the name of the person, and we're always going to provide you with a version of this with text and a second version without text regardless. So always give us the name so we can have a reference, and then any titles, make sure you have it punctuated for the way you want it. Sister, make sure everything's spelled correctly. Give us the date of birth, date of death. If you don't want that, you can hit NA here, which is going to just leave that blank, so we won't have that area at all. And over here to the right is the next step. Just click on that frame and go get the main picture that you want. I'm just going to click on this image. It's an older traditional image of her when she was younger. And this is a black and white image, so when you submit those, our artists will do that in a sepia tone. It's kind of that old burnt brown look to it, and it really looks rich and very dignified with our frames. If you have this photo, there's no additional people, there's no reason to say anything here. Anything you want to say here can be, just if you have any particulars about the job, like please try to fix the scratch on her cheek, or something like that. So that's what you would say down here. If there happens to be a photo here with two people, so we'll remove this one and go get a different one. If this is the photo and you want to just use the woman, well then just tell us, anything that's clear. Get rid of the man. That way our artists know he's not involved. We're just going to have the picture. If you want both of them in this picture, then you have one additional person. So then go down here to one additional, and then just down here say keep both. That way our artists know to keep both, and then there's going to be some extra artwork involved to cut him out as well. So that's an extra $5. So in this case, we'll just do no additional, and we'll say, keep the lady home. Anything short and brief like that, so our artists know. And we're going to hit save and continue. So now this brings us up to the next page, which is your choice to pick which products you'd like. So we have these 10 offerings here. Any of the top 5 in this middle one in the second row, if you order any of those 6, the legacy and the marquee, the artwork is free. The stationary graphics go down to $10. So we'll just start here with this portrait. It's our most popular item. Click on that. We'll add it to order. Every time you order this, you're going to get the 13 by 19 like this with text, and also one without text where the image will be moved down a little bit, she'll be centered, and then you're also going to get the 8 by 10s here at the bottom. Those are going to be provided 2 up on a 13 by 19, and you tell us if you want text on either or neither or both. So what you do here is just tell us which, if you want something different, we do offer these 2 wraps, and you would have already pre-bought the material from our site. We sell all the material to easily make these wraps in under 5 minutes. It's pretty neat. So you can do the hexagon or the gallery wrap, or if we're just going to stick traditional, come down here and pick whatever background you want. Let's just go with light gold. If you don't have a preference, just click no preference, and our artists will always use what looks best and works best. If you have one of these that you like, just pick one of those, and it's an extra $1. But we're going to just go with light gold, new light gold. It's a really nice background. The person really pops. Well, the gray is also very, these 2 grays work really nice. The people just pop really nice on them. They're all nice, but I'm just going to go with this new light gold. I'm going to go text on one, no text on the other. And down here, again, any special instructions, you could write, please fix her red eye or something, or try to remove the glare in her glasses. You could write that there. So I'm going to write save and continue. Now, if you happen to have your own custom background that you want to provide, you would do that over here in this theme and custom background job. So we would remove this from order. And now I'd go to this one, add this to order, theme and custom background. This is where you can pick any of our custom themes. This is a $10 more. Or you can upload your own background here. So that's just a $10 fee extra for a regular portrait. So we'll just go with these gold clouds. They're nice. And that's all we're going to do here. I'm going to keep the text on one of each. But again, just to be clear, I can deselect this, or I can just go straight to here and put in my own background. So let's make this, normally this would maybe be some lake scene or a farm scene or something. You know, I wouldn't have people back there, but this is what I would put for a background. We'll remove that and just go back to the gold clouds. So that's what you do if you wanted to have your own background. You would go to this theme and custom background. And you can tell now which products we've ordered. All these thin blue lines means they haven't been added, but this little thin yellow line means it's been added. So now because we ordered this, I can get the legacy and or the marquee artwork for free. The stationary graphics is covered in a different tutorial, but I could add that now as well, and that would just be $10 more. So we've taken you through the portrait and the theme. If you happen to do a collage, let's just do one of those. This is where you would upload the extra pictures. Just provide them in the order you want, and our artist will put them in that order. I just pick the same one twice so you can remove it and go get the one that you really want. Put in up to 4 photos here on the side. I'm just going to do 2 for now for the sake of speed. If you've got more than 4 extra, then we suggest you go to the mosaic. So I'll take you to that next. Pick a background. Save and continue. If you want the mosaic, this is where you can, you know, we suggest an extra 6 photos. Go around like this, clockwise. So wherever you put those photos, that's where our artist's going to, you know, mirror that up to. And if you happen to do 4 more, those are going to go stacked in the corners as well. So you can go up to 12 photos on this one. And I'll go ahead and just add a couple so we can go through this one. On the top, on the bottom. Go down and pick your background again. Save and continue. So now you can see with these thin gold lines, we've added the collage, we've added the mosaic, we've added a theme and custom background. The watercolor as well, straightforward with that. Our artist, we have a proprietary process where we make this beautiful watercolor portrait, and you can request this in the gallery wrap or the hexagon wrap as well. And we have a real neat way of coming up with these backgrounds, so there's no need to choose anything there. And just hit save and continue if you want the watercolor. So now we can add the legacy. We'll go through that. This is where you just copy and paste the obituary. You can choose the 13 by 19 or 2 8x10s, or you can get one of each. 2 8x10s and that's $1.50 more. Again, you can choose the gallery wrap. And here's where you select the background again, and then this is where you would just, you know, put in the obituary. You would have copied and pasted, and you'd hit save and continue, and that one is done. And then the marquee is nice to display up front. That's where people can get a feel for, you know, when the visitation is, when the service is. So we'll pick our background. We have suggestions for all the type you want to do here. You know, visitation, you can just copy and paste that, put it in here for the heading, and then put in here the, you know, this is the times and places and the dates, whatever you want. Again, just make sure everything is spelled the way you want it. Artist will copy and paste, and go down and do up to, I think, 4 different sections for that. And at the very bottom, we have a place for you to put in your own little plug, services entrusted to, and then you can put in the name of your funeral home, or whatever you want to write there. Save and continue. So now you can see we have the yellow lines around that. So let's go ahead and check out. Save and continue. Now you can review. This is the last step before you check out. You can go through and see all the things you've ordered. We did the watercolor portrait, did the collage, did the mosaic, theme and custom background. You can see the legacy is free, the marquee is free. So again, you could just order one of these, any one of these, and the marquee and legacy will be free. If you want to move your job to the top of the list, another $2 will get it up to the top, and you're guaranteed to get it back within 90 minutes. That's it. Hit save and submit, and you've placed your first order.